Greetings and welcome back to Might and Magic Faith. Well, I would rather talk than to be not talking, so at this point in time, I'm also going through a challenging period that has only to do with my personal life, and it is also that I'm also seeing that YouTube has decided to do something weird with my videos, so I am basically not shown to anyone. I believe because that my beliefs are strong and that they do not want to share my things so that less persons find out about them and that probably there's also a lesser chance that I get to fully create my organization and that also that they cannot be saying that it is a way to protect save me, but there is no such thing as protect safe as I am not afraid. So I am requiring the viewers, if they can, to share at wherever they would find fit, if they on the videos that they like, and that two persons that they would think they would like to see the videos. So basically, I have many videos and many different videos, and I have also heard that if I am very diverse with my things, YouTube is actually hating it. But I, on my own, know that is a very good thing to be very diverse when coming with YouTube videos. But then again, the algorithm seems to hate it, as if in to get my videos shown to persons because I can clearly see what happened. If I am building a new account, I can prove you that before that anyone would get to know of it, the account will be popular. And up until it will be found that the channel exists and it gets instantly targeted the witch followers. By the witch followers that only seek to lay doom on earth, sharing all the bad things that could be shared and all the things that basically brain rot humans into being thinking of something that it is not really important for it. So I can say that some of my videos are not really aimed at changing anything into good and like Professor Honkels, if you dare to see Professor Honkels in the short video I created, you will see that Professor Honkels has nothing to do with anything and would rather not create how's it called, a problem in the society as such as the problem that would be created from exposing something that is actually happening on Earth. So, especially something that generates an income to some persons. Sheesh, franking. It's a horrible offense. Ability that cannot spawn anything because there's not any card that costs one or less in the graveyard, which also makes me think that I should get some cards that cost one or less to have for the corpse card. Good for the corpse harvester. And before I played the two tanks that are spawning the zombie protector. So hold on, how is that at 6,000, at 7,000 points? That seems like a lot of points in difference from me. Because it seemed that when I won, it was going down. So now this dude that is at 7,000, but I cannot tell because out when I joined, I was assigned first, even though maybe because I was on a win streak already, It was a win streak against three eternal players, as if in day testing my power to see at where I should be placed. But power Anastasia,
I reclaim my strength.
it is slightly dangerous. This abyssal lord card that apparently after attacking summons a random 3 dash cost demon. But I have a counter over here for it. And it's called it is my turn, not your turn to start. And now your powerful creature will rather not get to spawn. He It's still thinking that creature gets to spawn. It does not. No way, the most two useless cards. So this match is, I can tell GG, the most two useless card out of infinite chance. And now the opponent makes a mistake basically, just to spawn that unit. Actually, it is not a mistake, it kind of worked for this dude. How the hell did you got? How the hell? I don't care if this dude plays as Inferno. I'm here as the Necromancers. So, in the world of Might and Magic Fates, Necromancers are just as a powerful faction as Held, because it is a video software app and a video software idea where a battle must take place forever, basically. So that is why the entities, the factions, are given some sort of equal power. Not that one could end the other one easily in full, but it never happened yet. So, Heaven, Hell, Necromancers, the other four factions that are not yet shown in this game. I'm saying not yet shown because, yes, I want them to appear in this game. Not that if it was in any way planned for it to happen, but I am saying that I would want to see more factions, rather a bigger battle, even more madness, more cards. And now it is time that the Abyssal Lord finds his endings. Oh, ah, that was slightly unfortunate. The opponent still gets to keep the healing tent. This is the only annoying thing. Not sure if it would be worth that I played the pillage card on this healing tent.
I reclaim my
I
strength.
still have not gotten my cards to get a bigger card draw, but I'm not even sure if I would have been able to make use of it beforehand. So, do I have any spells? One, two, three. Three spells. This should suffice. Because if the opponent does not get... Oh, why did I not place that over there? To give it plus one attack damage, dude. Hopefully this plus one attack damage on that card does not matter the end of the world. Ah, it would have been taken out by the spell probably. The firebolt. No. The problem is the big amount of the opponent health. I have the protector yet has nothing. Sheesh. Next turn, I may be surviving. I survived this turn and I am. I can fight this battle on and on. Still likes the 1 plus 1 damage came back to the librarian anyways. And I took 1 damage. The opponent spared me to see the animation of the healing tent on his own self, which means the opponent is not a bad person. I have seen Tyrone, and he's nothing like Sequilix. Sequilux. Tyrone is an angry person, in my opinion, because an easily angerable person and one that uses time as a leverage in taking revenge when time is at the most expensive resource on this planet and should be at most
Death
punishable,
empowers
I'd say.
me.
I think the opponent was expecting this move from me. See how the spirits over. At this point, I doubt that the opponent has a spell to deal 5 damage me at 2 cost. So that. Oh, some god generation. But I'm already at lifesteal. The problem is that when this dude gets at level 4, his army gets cleave. And cleave is huge. Plus 2 attack damage in cleave. But also the lifesteal is very important. I can just play around with tanks and go over the ability of giving cleave to units. But it's still painful. Even though in 2 turns I should be able to do a lot of damage to the opponent already. But now since I have the lifesteal I can invest more into a bigger economy. The opponent is trying to now play spells. After you spend all your cards that, well, you still have some cards, but you spend a lot of firebolts that would have helped with that card. You still have firebolts. No, wait, how many firebolts you still had? Another one. This is a full spells person. No, not anymore. Because weirdly a lot of spells appeared. Let's see. 12 damage plus 7 is 20. But I get to have 18 health left. And the opponent can do 8. And then it's the opponent's starting turn. Should actually, matter of fact, attack the opponent. 5 health left. Because I do not want the opponent to get to level 4. Next turn, if after this dude attacks, gets to level 4, his units are getting plus 2 attack and cleave. But I would say that I have the power of cards to end this right now by placing 1, 2, 3 tanks, or maybe this tank instead of that one. The opponent has not the spells to take over the battlefield. That spam means nothing because it is that they do not have spells. Anastasia delivers the finishing blow. But Anastasia luckily uses an obsidian shard dagger that looks of a green color and also in some other thumbnail of mine, you saw what it really does when it touches the body of some other entity in the Might and Magic universe. It basically corrupts and dissolves the target from inside out. I would say that I believe it on my own and that it is not 100% lore accurate because they might just have an infectious blade, like, not sure, maybe they're leaving it in the grave, in the corpse cart. They're keeping the blades over there and then when they are going to battle, they're taking them out.
Death answers my call. Death answers my call.
Hang on. 3, it's good. Stone of Enlightenment, not yet. Depends what the opponent is playing. I will consider that I am playing whenever what you already have. Where did you find this card, dude? Sheesh, and you're also playing around it. I see that you are prepared for this kind of trickeries in which you get to shelve one card. But I see if I can make anything out of this. Next turn, hopefully I get the other cards. Or maybe, or no, maybe it depends what spider I'm getting. If I get the 5 health spider, then my spider will leave and I will be able to take out the fate sealer. Opponent tries to take my marketplace first, but I am using it. The opponent doesn't have enough damage to also take out the hangman tree, but I am having the damage to take out the fate sealer. Depends on the chance that I am getting over here. Fate sealer does what? Tries out the hangman tree or finishes the marketplace. What? How can someone? How does this happen? I'm wondering the world as if and how it exists and how the actual software app manifests into reality. So I'd say this went well in well. I would say well in my favor, but I'm not really sure if it is truly fully in my favor. This thing, 11 energy, at least. I get to play that. I get to play this. I also get to play this, and then I will use it. I'll use that one
New
so
power
that I get plus 1 attack
awaited.
range on Anastasia. Plus 1 attack damage on Anastasia, not attack range. What the hell? As if in someone was saying, I am surely suspecting some witchery. Someone was saying that I do
New
not
power
know that of what I am
awaited.
talking about, but there are clearly some persons that are only hearing and not seeing, because this is clearly a recorded video. See what happens if I do this. Whoa, 5 damage, 5 damage units. Now this went very well. Last time, you should have seen the units. I got 2 of the Necromancer apprentices that were actually doing like nothing. got yourself to the tank. I think this dude kind of forgot about my hangman tree and I got to spawn the other spider. Apparently it doesn't care about the hangman tree anymore as you think. 3 damage. 3 damage at the hangman tree. And then damaging the air unit to plate. Music spinner did his job. I'm the spirit shower. I should keep these cards. These cards are fine. I can take the rally and then play a putrid dragon, which will only have three damage, but it's better. Hmm. So it's 3/6, but enemy creatures have -1 attack. Well, doesn't seem that much of it, but looks alright. Can be played. I'm not sure if I would actually introduce it to my deck. I'm not changing my deck up until I'm sure that some cards are perfectly fitting in. Oh, look at that. Is it my turn? Is it my turn, Elfic? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. 3 ones
I
only.
reclaim my strength.
But then look at how many ones I got here. 1 1 1. And guess what I'll get over here? Another one. Another one. As if in the meme, another one. No, thank you. I have figured it out that I would rather avoid using memes as they would easily trigger themselves as this is basically a trap for copy strike. The memes.
That won't work.
So if anything, I am currently trying to make my own memes. So here do I actually want to attack my opponent? No, next turn. But for that, I'll only get to play 1 unit. So that will be another Putty Dragon. I'll let the opponent take out the Putty Dragon.
New power awakened.
And this little fight and go into the round 4. Keep the Putty Dragon. I could use another spell. I also keep Siham in case of emergency. But with these things on the table, I doubt there would be such an emergency. The dragon is undead. Okay, so Amulet of Necromancy will make it undead. Whoa, the Moonsilk Spiders, look at that, they killed the tank instantly. They killed also the ant lady too. Sheesh. GG, well played. The Trapper Spiders and the Moonsilk Spider is the one that stands. So actually the two Trapper Spiders were juju, basically attacking everything that was getting spawned. There's 2 on the table because of the incredible 3 that I've luckily got. I was crying for that 3 basically, but practically no. Basically, it's just a way of saying some ways cool for the internet so that more persons apparently get to hear it. But I'm not getting into the persons that would get to want bad things and evil things as if for me. So I should clearly make some things clear over here. I'm not desperate for views in any way. Now I'm not sure should I go into another ranked battle. How many? I'm not sure what happened. So I'm I think that this is alright For now, where is my points? One 1,873 points in Celestial. It is okay. I would want to see what's up with that quest, and hopefully that after I make this progression quest, something else appears. If that nothing appears, and I was made to just play 20 games with the Academy deck for like literally no reason, just to get this 500 gold with nothing else after it, obviously I am not gonna appreciate it. But let me see over here with my funny deck, because I like this deck. It is somewhat funny, in which I get to use the Ring of Summon Elementals, but then I also need to use a high cost spell, which should be in a way that first I make an investment into extra cards, then after I put the extra cards and I'm able to play the Elemental Ring and still hold some respect on the table at least,
Let the
and then that I
experiment
also
begin.
have
Let the
the
experiment begin.
other spells ready for to be used, the the expensive ones, like this one, the Blast of Wind, which stands entity cost 7, that will spawn me a 6 cost elemental if I have the ring on me. So Simurg has no use yet. Arcane Orb can be used, but I will actually keep Simurg because I do not want to get a +1 gold card. So that I'm playing here Dragon Golem, Arcane Orb, and Magic Peddler. Oh, and I got Heat Wave, good spell, because Heat Wave basically hits 3 units. And with +2 spell power, that gets a lot. And look at it. So that says immune to spell.
I don't have enough gold.
Oh, next turn, next turn. See what if the opponent here figures out. Give immune to spell to. No way! You tried it to see what it does. Because this is a normal match. Maybe. Hoping that I'm not trying to make other players play bad, but obviously I'm not trying to make my opponents play as good as I play. Because why would I make myself the battle harder? But I'm not here in this video software app. It is only about some points recognition, not about the real evolution of the actual power. Because if one would teach the other about the full power and strength, then the things are forced basically to evolve. But do not apply this in reality. Do not do it. I know that it might sound like something, but it is applied for video software apps logic only. This, the other things that I might say, this thing alone, which is in the connection with trying to give the opponent as if in even your best tactic, so that then the opponent has full strength. So then the battle in the battlefield evolves. But obviously it is not a thing to be done in real life. Fry, strike stun. That's a stunning dragon. Sounds like a dangerous
I cannot do that.
dragon. Let's see what am I getting here. Give holy shield to the target. I use that too, and then I use this. I guess it's okay, but I use the spells after I'm using Arcane Orb, or who knows? Maybe I'll not even use. Hold on, dude. that building gave forever
Knowledge
spell
elevates me.
resistance. That's why the building got destroyed after all. And it did not matter because the spell shield is infinite, as if you know. Oh, that's a night card, night card, night card. But here I need to increase the spell power first. No, let me see. I fully want to spell power. Yes.
That won't
See,
work.
see now.
My power refines. This creature has already attacked.
Sheesh, I can't even use the spell on that. That's a bit annoying to have a building you bound destroy it like that. So unless it was your first turn and I had like some pillage or something, how would I know that I must destroy that building from before? But now I know for Nur against Nurse, but then not every Nur will have it, so it is a thing that I just have to consider in some sort of way. Honest deployment. Oh, the bag of gold. I would want to sell this bag of gold. To get the hands on it. Hopefully, hopefully I'll get to get. What is that? Sheesh. Permanent helmet that. No, dude, these two things are too strong. Permanent helmet, I think. Do I have this helmet? Not sure. Maybe I have this helmet and I'm not aware of it.
Knowledge elevates me.
So basically, the only thing that it is annoying in this match is that the opponent had that building that gave the hero spell infinite spell barrier. That is the only annoying thing about this match. I already saw the bag of gold many times before. It is not impressive. It is not very impressive, even though it is powerful. And look at it. I cannot even stun the hero with some spell because it does not work. At least I get to spam two Rajas, but they won't do anything. And look at that. They all have spell shield. Well, well, well. Basically, I'm just doing the test. I'm not doing anything in particular special. I'm focusing at the match. At the match from within the video software app. at within the video software app. So basically, I'm not paying attention at anywhere else. Just at some. Oh, hold on. No, no, no. I'm paying attention at my life, but at my own body, at my own surroundings. I'm not fully taken into the game, even though some guys somehow require even a further level of
Knowledge elevates me.
attention. Now give the witch age. Oh, sorry, I never meant. Never mind. I do not have to say about it here, at least in this video. Not sure what happened here. Was I not supposed to have one extra shortcut? Ah, one at the end of the turn.
Knowledge elevates me.
Let me see that building, dude, because it's OP. Oh! And it's not even a nerd building, it's like a all deck building. That's a must have. That's a must have, dude. That's a must have. Full. Shoot, everyone is going insane when seeing it. They're like, oh no, immune to spells, heal hero. So probably in the some little time in the future, everyone that played for some time already would have that card, and basically every hero would have immune to spell. Look at this, the opponent has had two cards to do that to me. Two cards to, but I'm not complaining. This is a deck. I know it has no power constraint. I'm doing it mostly as if for the quest. No power comparable to the Necromancer deck. If I would have had the quest to play as Necromancer, 20 matches, then I would have played 20 matches as Necromancer. So, there's no Tyrone this dude here. I was just not paying attention up until I moved the mouse. Even though with your deck, what are you doing with that deck here, dude? Casual match? Nah. I mean, I'm not making my opponents powerful here, but I on my own will do private matches, not casual matches. When I'm training, which means that maybe I would need to have an ally of some sorts in this video software app. And now you might ask,
A new
why I did not play the
formula
Scholar before?
succeeds.
Or before that, because look at how much the damage the opponent is having. 3 artifacts, 3 damage. With that, that's a powerful deck. Horrible deck, I would say. But with Anastasia, it is a totally different thing. But if it's, I will fight against it. So this is just not even a try deck. It is just a deck I built it to make the quest. Right, 20 matches winner. With the Academy faction. Well, basically I had to return, I would say. But after some bit of time, so this is why you're seeing that I am in sort of different stage, or maybe even another match entirely, but it's only casual games, and I'm like literally not turning. I did not said too much about everything, but I will actually just cut out the parts that obviously I kind of went rage myself with things, and I should not really
Knowledge elevates me.
show. Wait, are these human? Oh, they're human. So plus one. Only plus one plus one. Oh, that's a wizard, not a human. Ah, okay. It only looked like a human, but it was not a human.
I need a ranged attack for that.
Let's end this match with Groken. Warped. I still need quite a bit, but then I don't even have that. So I guess I'll have to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you had enjoyed, and see you into the next video.